Hey everyone, hello. So today, we're entering one of the most sacred spaces of spiritual growth. We're talking about inner child work. This is not just psychology. This is not just healing. This is a spiritual return to your original self. Inner child work is the process of reconnecting with the pure essence of your soul, reclaiming the innocence, wonder, and trust that existed before the world taught you fear. It is about gathering the lost pieces of yourself, the fragmented parts created by trauma, neglect, or unmet needs, and bringing them home. This work transforms your spiritual life, your relationships, your sense of purpose, and your ability to love. Spiritually speaking, your inner child is your soul's voice before conditioning. It's the part of you that trusted without hesitation, loved without armor, felt joy without needing permission, and spoke truth without fear. Many spiritual traditions teach that children exist closer to God, the universe, the source, because they have not yet been burdened by ego, shame, or survival programming. But trauma interrupts this connection. When you experience emotional abandonment, fear, violence, rejection, or neglect, the soul fragments to survive. Parts of you freeze in time, still waiting to be seen, protected, and loved. Inner child work is the spiritual act of retrieval, calling those parts back into wholeness. Trauma does not just hurt emotionally, it splits the self. Spiritually, fragmentation creates repeating life patterns, self-sabotage, fear of intimacy, difficulty trusting God or the universe, and feeling disconnected from purpose. Inner child work integrates these fractured pieces, restoring spiritual integrity. Wholeness is not perfection. Wholeness is inclusion. When you heal the inner child, you're saying, no part of me is unworthy of love. And spiritually, that is alignment with divine truth. Becoming the love you needed. At the core of inner child work is spiritual reparenting. This means you consciously become the protector, the nurturer, the encourager, the safe place that the younger self needed but may not have received. This mirrors divine love, the unconditional, steady, forgiving presence often described as God's love or universal compassion. Spiritual reparenting teaches self-compassion instead of self-judgment, patience instead of punishment, and understanding instead of shame. When you reparent yourself, you are not doing it alone. You are co-creating with the divine, allowing God or the universe to love you through you. Inner child work restores childlike consciousness, which is deeply spiritual. This includes playfulness, curiosity, creativity, imagination, and wonder. These are not childish traits, they are spiritual technologies. Many spiritual teachers remind us, unless you become like a child, you cannot enter the kingdom. Why? because children experience life without resistance. When innocence is restored, joy becomes natural again. Manifestation flows more easily. Gratitude deepens. Life feels magical and not mechanical. You stop surviving and start living in alignment. Unhealed inner child wounds create emotional armor. Armor blocks love, intimacy, trust, and divine guidance. When you heal the inner child, the heart softens, and this allows deeper prayer, stronger intuition, clearer spiritual guidance, and authentic relationships. You no longer seek God, love, or validation from a place of lack, but from wholeness. Spiritually, inner child work is ancestral and karmic healing. When wounds go unhealed, they repeat in relationships, in self-worth, in financial patterns, in emotional reactions. Healing the inner child breaks these cycles. You stop reacting from old wounds and start responding from conscious presence. This is spiritual maturity. Here are a few spiritual practices to support inner child work. Visualization. Meet your inner child in meditation and ask what they need and listen. Prayer and dialogue. Speak to your inner child with the same tenderness you would a real child. Play and creativity. Dance, draw, sing, explore without productivity or outcome. Boundaries. Protect your energy like a loving parent would. Also, self-soothing rituals. Rest, warmth, comfort, reassurance. These heal nervous system wounds. When inner child healing deepens, you live more truthfully. You love more openly. You trust life more fully. You align naturally with purpose. You stop performing for acceptance and start embodying your soul. Inner child work is not about going backwards. It's about retrieving what was lost so that you can move forward whole. Healing your inner child is a sacred act. It is you standing before the universe saying, I choose love over fear. I choose wholeness over fragmentation. I choose truth over survival. And in that moment, your soul remembers who it has always been. So yeah, that's it for today's video on the inner child. As always, I hope you found this video entertaining, enlightening, or in some way beneficial. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the video with a friend or two who might enjoy this message. All right, everyone, take care. Peace.